Hello and what is up guys, Jack here from Ezekiel Gaming HD, and this is episode 5 of Dream Team. We started off this episode by opening up a bronze pack. As we do for most of this episode, we open up about 3 or 4 possible bronze packs, but I did have 1 point, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, which usually means I'm about to buy a player, which I do. So I'm looking for a left back in the 5-2-2-1 formation, and I managed to find a player called Black, and he's not black actually, but he does have 75 pace, which is decent. I think it's better than my current left back, so it's going to make a difference to the team anyway. He's actually higher rated too. And then after that, because I was in the final, if you missed the last episode, I'm actually in the final of the Bronze Cup and I need to unlock silver. So to unlock silver players, I need to win this Bronze Cup. So with these attribute cards, I bought pace and shooting, I believe. And then after that, I went to put them on my actual team, because these attribute cards are not illegal to use, I guess, in this series. I'm still allowed to buy them as long as I don't buy the shinier all attribute cards, which I think you get +3 for a bronze. But I can use these bronze, shooting or pace or anything. I can use these attribute cards as much as I like and it won't take any points away from me in this series, so that's all good. I thought I'd do this for the final for obvious reasons. You know, if I win this final, that is a big progression in this series, so I wanted to win it first time if I could. And we went up into that game, and this is the team we come up against. So as you can see, there's no wonder as to how he got to the final. He has an awesome team, but in the 10th minute we get away here with the player called Guy, our right wing, and he does try to power it into the back of the net, but I only get a corner and nothing comes of that attack. Here he passes to his player, but it kind of gets scooped back with a slide tackle from my defender, which I wasn't even controlling, so I was a little bit annoyed at this point. I was working my ass off to get chances, and these are the kinds of chances I had. Reed there, taking it on his chest, and it wasn't a very good touch. It was more like a touch of the rapist, to be honest. It just wasn't good enough, and I wasn't even holding RT down. I'm getting used to this team, but still, you cannot get used to the touch. They're so inconsistent. Well, actually, they're consistently bad, to be honest with you. But he goes 2-0 up, and he goes to put it away 3-0 with his left foot here on the edge of the box with a player called Morrison, and that was a very good finish. You know, I can't take it away from him. He does have a good team. He was a good player. He did deserve to win, but at the same time, it felt like I was using a disabled team, so we still need to upgrade our team. We come out of that game obviously with 1 point from playing that cup. Even though we lost, we still get a point. And I went to open up a bronze pack again. But I want to speak to you a little bit off topic. I've had a few comments in this series saying, can I make the episodes longer? And also, can I make 2 episodes a day? And the answer is yes, sometimes, but with the episodes being longer, I will make them longer from now on. 100%, every single episode will be longer. To upload 2 episodes a day is going to be quite hard, but if I manage to hit 500 likes today, by about 6 to 8 PM, I will upload another episode. So make sure you hit that like button today, and obviously if you want to favourite, that'd be great, because that means it increases the chance of someone else seeing the video and liking it. But we had to re-enter the Bronze Cup, and we come up actually quite a good looking team, it seems to be. But in the 5th minute, I do manage to weave in and out with the striker, of course, and we put it into the back of the net in the 5th minute. So this game looks quite positive. He does have a chance here with Holmes, and goes to finesse it, and it was a miss, which I was very surprised at. It's quite an easy chance really, but obviously I think that player may have been left-footed to get that kind of response from him. But I forgot to mention, as I was speaking earlier, I managed to pick up a centre-back called Sean Cooper, and he's got 72 pace, and he's actually very good, so I'd recommend you buying him for your defence if you can do. 73rd minute, Nicholas manages to pull a shot away, and the keeper just doesn't deal with it. He does not deal with it, okay, so I was a bit annoyed there. But I do pull it back here by doing a fake shot, moving it over to Guy's left foot and put it into the back of the net, which I was very surprised at his finishing ability there. I thought he'd scuff that up, or hit the post or something, because I usually do with these players. But that means I was through to the next round. I had 1 point to spend again, and I went to open a bronze pack as I usually do after a game, just to keep my contracts up and any fitness that I need to replace up. I opened up a right back here actually, but he wasn't in my right formation, so I decided to send him to the trade pile, as I won't be using him for my team, and obviously I send all the contracts and fitness to my team as I do. And then I went to look for a right back. So this episode so far, we've looked for a left back, a centre back and a right back. This player here has got 76 pace, so he's keeping the pace up as high as possible. I think that's pretty much the fastest player you can get for right back as well, and his name is Regan. He's served me well in this this series, I guess I can say, because I've played a few episodes ahead and I've seen that he's played pretty decent, so it's a good buy. And I also went to replace some of the fitness on some of my players, as you can see there, the centre back, I think the striker, centre mid or something like that. So just to keep fitness up, and we went into the quarterfinals against this team. And to be honest with you, it had a lot of fast looking black people. I didn't know any of the players, but they looked fast, so I knew I was up against it. But Reed gets off here with a shot on goal, which was actually, well, I wouldn't say on target, it was at goal obviously, but hits the post and curls out, and I don't even get a corner, so it's a little bit annoying. Guy here getting through. I went to pass it over to Green, and he takes like one of those P-roller shots, which I was quite happy to score because Green hasn't got the best shot on him, and to be honest, he's not a great player. I do replace him, but wow, as I was speaking there, 32nd minute, he takes a long shot and it goes into the back of net with possibly one of the best goals I've conceded in the series so far, and that's saying quite a lot because I've played a few episodes ahead, as I said before. But I was just showing you the kind of chances I was having. I was working it, I was working the space, pass it there with a free ball, and it just weren't happening. Here he gets a little bit lucky with the way that the ball bounces up off my player, and none of my players can deal with it, not even the goalkeeper. But in the 60th minute, coming up to the 60th minute, a brilliant ball from my striker to my centre mid to force the Kasky, puts it 3-2, so it's keeping me in the game here. This is one of the last chances I get, crosses it over and not quite making it a goal opportunity, so I was a bit annoyed about that, but unfortunately we did lose that game, which means we have been knocked out at the quarter-final stage, which isn't very good. But next episode I will re-enter, of course, and you'll have to see how I do and see what I spend that 1 point on. So make sure you come back for episode 6, which could be today if you manage to get me 500 likes by the time I get home. So thank you guys for watching and listening. This has been Jack from Ezekiel Gaming. I will see you later. Bye. I'll keep anything that or send anything that I think I could sell for more to trade pile, and keep any gold contracts, gold shiny contracts. That's pretty much it. That's all I do in my pack openings. I think that's pretty much what everyone does.